Hello Chocks and Chocolate, there in between, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time the Lindt Excellence Dark Chocolate Honeycomb Bar. Yeah, so very excited about this one, very excited. So thanks so much for Shady Willoughby or Casey for recommending this one in the 1,000 subscriber special. Very much appreciated really. I've seen it around before, I think, I just never really latched onto it, I don't think. It's kind of one of those that's always on the top shelf of the supermarket, basically, aisles, you know, so you sort of, I don't know, it's one of those sort of like very thin bar, you know, one, so kind of looks quite exclusive really. So yeah, so I've always, I don't know, I didn't think I could find it quite as easy either really. I thought it would one I'd have to sort of root out online basically. I'm sorry it's took about a month to get around to it, but I did say I'd get there and I have. So here we go. Yeah, so hopefully I'll like it as much as you. I do apologise in advance if I don't. I mean, it looks very nice, so I'm hoping I will. You know, yeah, but obviously I think, you know, there's always a chance I won't, so fingers crossed I do, but I do apologise if I don't. Yeah, so if you're new to this channel, by the way, obviously Casey isn't, but if you're watching this for the first time, I've done about 670 reviews now. So in this corner there'll be a playlist to all of those, so you can go check them out after you've liked this video and subscribed to my channel. If you're in a position to do so, newcomers or not, or regulars, I do have a membership program on YouTube going and a Patreon as well. The membership program will allow you to actually get some exclusive videos, which include things like crisps, chocolate spreads, cereals, things like this. Four exclusive videos a month, and there's already a few there. You'll keep building and building basically, so you'll have more and more as time goes on. So if you want some videos that are a bit different, and you like my channel in the first place, then please check that out. It helps support me, and I'll give you something back with those exclusive videos and things like this as well. There's a range of tiers and things, but do check them out. Read it carefully, of course. But yeah, your support would be hugely appreciated. Okay, back onto the review. So yeah, so I think it looks very nice, doesn't it? It does have a bit of an 80s look to it. Not quite 80s, I mean, but a sort of faux 80s, I guess you'd say. It feels like that to me. It's very sort of angular, very squarey, blocky, very sort of gold, you know, the writing and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I mean, you know, taste is taste, and no matter what age you are, you know, if something tastes good, you'll like it. But it does appeal. It does, for me, seem to be a bar that's basically aimed at an older audience, I would say. Dark chocolate generally is anyway, but this sort of look to it does definitely look to be aimed at someone a bit more refined. Let's say that. I was going to say like myself, really. That sounds a bit navel gazy, but what I'm trying to say is I'm not as young as I used to be. But there we go. Yeah, so it's very nice. I think in the UK, if this was UK bar, it would have the Queen's symbol on it and stuff in prominent writing. Probably here, where that is, you know, and it would say by appointment by Her Majesty's the Queen and stuff. I think it's very much aimed at a different demographic than perhaps the Lindors and stuff like that. Either way, I'm sure people, you know, it doesn't matter. You still enjoy them just as much, but you know what I mean. It's marketing, isn't it? Yeah. So Lindt Excellence Dark Honeycomb, it says there. So that's a very nice description, isn't it? Lindt Excellence Dark Honeycomb. That's very nice. That's a better way than I described it, but it's pretty much the same. But yeah. So what have we got? Enliven your senses with the ultimate chocolate luxury, Lindt Excellence. With this range, you'll discover the expertise and craftsmanship of our master chocolatiers in blending the most aromatic cocoa beans with the finest ingredients to create a rich and refined chocolate of intense flavour and elegant texture. And then it just says, fine dark chocolate with crisp honeycomb pieces. Discover excellence, a little taste of luxury. It always makes me laugh. I say this every time with these Lindt bars. This sort of chocolatier guy, whoever he is. I mean, he's never touched chocolate in his life, has he? I mean, there's no staining on him at all. He'd be covered in chocolate if he was actually making chocolate properly, you know. So, God knows who he is. He's probably just nicking it. So yeah. So then that's the official description. Fine dark chocolate with crisp honeycomb pieces. Then the official one is dark chocolate with honeycomb pieces, 10%, and honey powder, 0.4%. Honey powder. Okay, that's unusual, isn't it? Never heard that before in a honeycomb type or whatever product before. So got nutritional information per 100 grams, and luckily the whole thing is 100 grams. And so it's 529 calories, 30 grams of fat, 18 of which are saturates. There we go. So yeah, so around yeah, you want probably fifth, a quarter. Yeah, so you're talking like a fifth of it is obviously 105 calories or something. 6, 12, 18, 12, 30, 106 calories, yeah. About 1.5 grams of fat, and then 0.9 of which are saturates, yeah, so there we go, it's about a fifth of it. So it says Lindt and Sprungli, I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that. Master Swiss chocolatier since 1845. Yeah, so it looks very nice. It's got lots of these sort of symbols on here. Don't know what they are. What do they say? Finest cocoa, Lindt and Sprungly. Roasting and grinding, Lindt invention. This is conching, I think it says. Conching. I think that's one of these chocolate making terms. Then it says best ingredients, and then it says finishing with perfection. And it's got that guy messing about again. Yeah, so, okay, there we go. I think I did see conching mentioned once on one of these, I was following someone and on Instagram or something, and he showed the process. I can't remember what it was at all, but it's, chocolate's involved, that's all that matters. Alright, I think we should, give these an open then. Excited for it? Let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay, once I'm going to give this Lindt Excellence Honeycomb, well, the official one is Lindt Excellence Dark Honeycomb, an open. Yeah, so thanks again to Shady Willoughby Casey for this one. Yeah, very nice of you to recommend this, Casey. Thanks so much. So what's the best way to open it? It's like a perforated tab or something. There's like a, I don't know, like a sort of, you can see there's like an indent on here. I don't even see it in the light. I'm not sure if you can see that, I can't tell, but there's like a line anyway, like a circular line, curved line there. I don't know what that's meant to be for. Yeah, I'm not sure. Nonetheless, it's glued in about 3 places and you can just open it like that, and there you go. So you can see there's not really much room for flourishes or anything. It just comes in this nice full wrapper. Looks very nice. A nice foil crackliness to it. Yeah. It says Lindt. What does it say on it? Very, very delicately says Lindt. I think it's Master Chocolatier in either French or German. I think French, but I can't read it actually. I think it's Mitra, which I think is probably Master. Yeah, not sure, but there we go. That's very nice. So yeah, so obviously no flourishes here really. I think this is pretty much a spot on bar. I realise the cardboard might be a couple of millimetres bigger each side, but I think that's nothing. You can't do anything about that, and that's not holding them against. I'm not holding it against them at all for that. It's not flourishes really at all. It's just an outer packaging. So I don't think it's that type of. I think it's sealed this, so you can't open it without ripping it. So I'm just going to open it. It's slightly cracked actually. Oh, it's a nice smell coming from it, but I can't. Struggling to get in without massacring it. I'm trying to get a purchase here, and I can't. A bit difficult to get into. Oh, and it's very broken. I did get this delivered for the post actually, because I did order it online, even though I could have got it from the supermarket. But it wasn't like a rip-off online purchase. It was just a £1.51 or whatever. So there we go. So that was a bit of a mess. But there we are. Nice-ish smell coming from it. Very much a dark chocolate smell on it actually. Now it's not quite flat on here because of my plate being a bit concave or whatever it is, convex. So it's about 19 centimetres long actually, pretty much spot on. Yep, and width wise 8.5 centimetres, and height about 0.5 centimetres, maybe just over 0.55. There we go, very nice looking, I think you'd say. Let's see. Yeah, blossom honey. Honey powder, blossom honey in brackets 59%, and then some other things, thickening agents and stuff. Very interesting. Yeah, dark chocolate contains cocoa solids 47% minimum, so it's not massively dark chocolate, but I think that's alright. And there you go, you can clearly see here, that's what it looks like. Got that sort of 80s style motifs on there as well, I think you'd say. Also lots of honeycomb pieces in there, yeah. It's very nice, doesn't it? And each segment is the same. There's that little Lindt right in there, it looks very nice. Okay, I'm very excited for this one, yes, let's give it a taste. I think I can't wait any longer. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Okay, let's give this Lindt, Excellence Dark Honeycomb a taste. So thanks so much again for Shady Willoughby Casey for recommending this one in my 1,000 subscriber special. Yeah, thanks so much. Very excited for this one. Sorry again for taking so long to review it, but I did get there in the end. Yeah, so as you can see there, dark chocolate basically with honeycomb piece in. So this has got honey powder in as well, which is interesting. May contain hazelnuts and other nuts, it says. 47% minimum cocoa solids, but yeah. And blossom honey, 59%, as I say. So interesting. Maltodextrin as well, whatever that is. Thickening agent. All right. So yeah, let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Certainly a dark chocolate. That's very nice actually. Has a very indulgent dark chocolate taste. Yeah, it's very it's very pleasant actually. It's a nice. I say definitely dark chocolate. I mean, if you're not a dark chocolate fan, you know, it's not a massively rich, dry dark chocolate, because I say it's only 47% minimum cocoa solids. It's not like a ridiculous one, but it is dark chocolate nonetheless. It's still quite a rich taste. But the honeycomb crunchiness is lovely. It's a nice crunch. It does add a bit of sweetness to it as well. No, it's very nice, this. It's one of those where yeah, it's very nice and indulgent really. I think it's one of those where if it was a milk chocolate, I think it would have a different demographic basically, clearly, because it wouldn't be that sort of indulgent, treat, sort of a bit of a, as a dark chocolate taste. I think with it being dark chocolate, it's probably less sweet than it would have always been with milk chocolate. I think it would taste a bit more. I think it would come across a bit like a sort of a Cadbury's crunchy almost if it was milk chocolate really. And those ones with crunchy bits in, like in the hero selection. But because it's dark chocolate, it does give it a more refined taste, and it works well. You know what I mean? I do like it. Yeah. Yeah, it is very nice. It's very nice. I think I just feel like a bit like this. It's missing an X factor for me. It is quite indulgent, but I don't know what it is. There's just something that's not quite knocking my socks off. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it's like a possibly. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what it is. It might be because it's just quite a sort of. I mean, there's not a lack of textures there, and I don't know. I feel like there's just something not there that would push it to the upper edges of the chocolate ladder, if you know what I mean, the upper rungs. Obviously, Casey Shady Willoughby will be probably shouting at me saying it's the best chocolate ever, whatever, and it is really nice. I do love it a lot. I just think sometimes I need something in it that will sort of make it stand out a lot, and I don't think I've got that here. I haven't got that sort of X factor, as I say. Sometimes even this sort of like really cheap, bars aimed at kids or whatever, we just have so many different textures and tastes, and the way of doing things just sort of really stands out and makes it sort of feel quite unique. Like the dark chocolate blue ribbon, for instance, blue ribbon dark. It's quite a basic bar really, but the way it's done is just so different and refreshing. It really stood out. Whereas this one, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like a sort of quite a typical dark chocolate. And I've tasted the honeycomb before. As I say, it's quite similar to a sort of like I think I can't remember. It's a Cadbury's crunchy variant where they've got just like I think they have it in the actual hero selection box and things like that. It has a sort of like has these sort of nuggets of sort of basically honeycomb in there. And this one, and I'd say this is very similar but dark chocolate. You know what I mean? I think that's the real difference. I know obviously it's got, I don't know, what is it, blossom honey and stuff like that. It's got honey, whatever in there. It's there's obviously something there. But to be honest with you, I'm not really getting that to the point where it's making me think, wow, this is something exceptionally indulgent. You know, I've never tasted honeycomb like it. It does remind me very much of, as I say, the sort of Cadbury's dairy milk with crunchy bits in it, basically, but a dark chocolate version. We've got coffee here. It might be going a bit on the cool side now. Let's just give it a bit of a dunk. See. Yeah. Nice to do that, actually. I think having it with a coffee is very much the right thing to do. Yeah, I'm impressed with this one. I do like it a lot. I think it's I just don't think it's got the X factor, so I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I really do like it. It's really nice, and it's a really nice indulgent taste. A gorgeous dark chocolate. It's not too dry. It's just on the right side of being rich, but not too rich. Honeycomb tastes lovely as well. And there's lots of it. It's plenty of it. You know, you can see. You know, hopefully you can see that very much. Lots of honeycomb in there. You know, it's really well done. Really, I just don't think it's not lighting me on fire. That's the correct term. It's just not sort of It's just missing an X factor basically. You know, but that's not unusual. But a lot of chocolates do taste nice, but you know, yeah, I don't know. So sometimes it can be something quite basic that does that. You know, just makes me, I just really fancy this bar. Maybe, as I say, maybe for for Casey that's the case, and this one does it for him. But I don't know. I think for me it's just missing that, and that's what's stopping it getting a 5. I'm not sort of bowled over by it, I think is the gist of it. But to say all this makes it sound terrible. It's really not. It's really nice. It's really indulgent, and I really do like it. And I'm really glad he's told me about it, really, because it's totally just passed me by, So I'm really glad, and I'm really enjoying this, and very tasty indeed. So 4.5 out of 5 for sure. A really, really nice dark chocolate bar, and I think one that anyone could like as well, even if you're not really a big fan of dark chocolate, because I think the sweetness of the honeycomb and the honey powder, whatever, really does tone it back from being just too rich and too dry. Well, too dry is perhaps, I don't know if that's right. I don't know. I think the fact it's not a very, it's only got sort of 47% minimum cocoa solids in there. It's probably what stops it being too dry. But either way, the honeycomb does provide a different texture and not one that's just all the chocolate. So, it's a bit sweet, as I say. So definitely want to recommend, even if you don't like dark chocolate generally, I think you probably could still get something from this. So I would give it a go for sure. 4.5 out of 5. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, Casey. Yeah, Shady will, but I hope you don't mind me calling Casey. I hope that's not a problem, but it's always good to good to hear from you, and I hope you enjoyed that. So I didn't give it a 5 out of 5, but I'm sure hopefully I justified it well enough, and it's still a great score, it really is. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for recommending it to me. I'm really enjoying this, and looking forward to finishing it off, I have to say. Okay, for everyone else who's I'll say thanks for watching as well. Leave a comment or free. Always great to hear from you, truly is. Subscribe, like my videos as well. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, things like this. Got a YouTube member program. Check that out for exclusive videos. Really would help out the channel as well, so that'd be so hugely appreciated. And Patreon as well, of course, if that's of interest to you as well. And thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.